Welcome to Blend Ed. My name is Mark Martin, computer science teacher and EdTech expert. And today I'm going to be talking about returning back to the classroom. Last session, I did explore and review what are the opportunities of returning back to the classroom and what kind of Blend Ed experience or tools or activities we can bring back and use in our practice going forward. And on the recap, I was saying that a lot of the kind of materials we've put online and a lot of the kind of scheduling and structure we've created through Blend Ed, we can continue that. So say, for example, a lot of the materials young people can now access for homework or during the period of holidays or half term, where they can access that work and continue to strengthen their knowledge. Now, in terms of making young people still be engaged with remote learning, I think we have to normalize the experience. We have to create a culture where students not only are receiving content when they come into lesson, but also they're receiving content on the VLE platform that you're using. And I think that over a period of time, I know it's taken a year for us to get to this space from putting work online to now live teaching. What can we be doing to cultivate that momentum so that in the next couple of years, Blend Ed actually takes on a life of its own? It's not a thing where it feels forced or it feels pressured amongst us to be doing. And I think that there is some benefits there that it's going to help reduce some of the workload that we're doing in the classroom, but also help young people to understand that learning just doesn't take place in one space. It can take form online or offline, irrespective of how the technology or the resources they have. And that's a beautiful thing around Blend Ed, that it just doesn't go down one way of doing one thing. It gives you multiple options. So one of the things that I would definitely encourage is thinking about, do not close down those rooms. How can you continue to have those rooms, especially those extracurricular activity rooms where students are doing stuff outside of their subject areas, putting in content, exploring content? Could you be connecting industry providers to give some short videos in terms of the job roles they do or the things that they're doing in the industry? And this might help us to tackle the lack of guest speakers they're having at the moment, and people from industry really talking about what their job roles are and coming in to do the guest talk. So that's just a few ideas. And then lastly, it's around what are the things that worked well with Blend Ed learning. So a lot of the things that I'm hearing is that low stake quizzes worked well. Can we continue that on? Can we continue a lot of the things that we were doing with Blend Ed, and with teachers talking and giving instruction to students to do? So could we pre-record them in the future, put them on our platform so that when the student goes home, or if they want to recap on the work, they've just got the teacher providing a summary instead of the whole lesson narrating to access through the VLE platforms. So I think that there's a real power and real sustainability with Blend Ed, but it comes down to consistency. How are we going to do this over a long period of time? School leaders need to be thinking about, actually, let's not just push everyone back into the classroom and start delivering content, but how can we continue to have that mix and blend in terms of the EdTech experience? And I think that will then help students to realize that learning can take place anywhere, offline, online, and have that kind of access and opportunities to really progress with their learning. So I just really encourage you to really have an audit of your classroom experience in terms of how you've been delivering your lessons traditionally, or if you have been delivering lessons during lockdown, and then having an audit of your online effectiveness. Get students to do a poll or some type of questionnaire to really think about their kind of experience, and also get your colleagues or your staff in your school to also give a poll and to give a question on their experience too, so you can drill in to retaining some of that good practice to help you to get to that next space and next place that you want to be in terms of providing students with a brilliant education.